Hi friends, today I am going to discuss relational operators in Java. These operators are less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, are used to determine relationship between variables in Java. Let's see. Relational operators in Java help us compare two values and return a Boolean result, that is either true or false. These are mainly used in conditions and loops. First point. We can apply these operators for every primitive type except Boolean. We should not apply relational operators for Boolean types. Examples: 25 is greater than 20, returns true. Lowercase a is less than 30. The ASCII value of lowercase a is 97. So 97 less than 30 returns false. Lowercase a is less than 97.8. So 97 is less than 97.8, it returns true. Lowercase a is greater than uppercase a. The ASCII value of lowercase a is 97 and uppercase a is 65. So 97 is greater than 65. It returns true. True is greater than false. It raises a compile time error because we should not apply relational operators for Boolean types. Second point. We can't apply these operators for object types. For example, apple is greater than banana. We should not apply these operators here, so it raises compile time error. And example 2, let's create the instances of object. Object obj1 is equals to new object. Object obj2 is equals to new object. Obj1 is instance of object. Obj2 is instance of object. And obj1 greater than obj2 raises a compile time error because we should not apply these operators for object types. Third one, nesting of relational operators is not allowed. For example, 2 less than 5 less than 10. First, we do 2 less than 5, it returns true. So, true less than 10 raises a compile time error because there is no point in comparing between Boolean type and int type. So, we should not apply nesting of relational operators. Next, equality operators. Equal and not equals to are two types of equality operators in Java. Equality operators in Java are used to compare values and check if they are equal or not. These operators return a Boolean value, true or false. Types of equality operators: equal and not equal. Equal checks if two values are equal, and not equal checks if two values are not equal. We can apply equality operators for every type, including Boolean also. For example, 5 is equals to 5 returns true. Lowercase a lowercase b false because lowercase a value is 97 and lowercase b value is 98. So 97 is not equals to 98. So it returns false. Lowercase a not equals to 97. It returns false because lowercase a is equal to 97. False false. It returns true because false equal false. Next point. We can apply equality operators to object types also. For example, here for object references obj1 and obj2, obj1 obj2 returns true if and only if both references pointing to the same object, that is same address or same references. That is called address or reference comparison. Here object 1 is referring to this address and object 2 also referring to this address. So here object 1 object 2 returns true. Let's see another example. String s1 is equal to new string of hello. String s2 is equal to new string of world. String s3 is equal to s1. So we are creating s1 instance of string hello. S1 is pointing to hello and S3 also pointing to hello because we assign S1 to S3. So S3 also pointing to hello. And string S2 is equal to new string of world. S2 is different object. So S2 is pointing to world. Here we see system.out.println s1 equal s2. S1 is different reference, S2 points to different address. So S1 and S2 is not equal to, so it returns false. S1 equal S3. S1 and S3 are pointing to the same address, so it returns true. S2 equal S3. S2 is pointing to different address, S3 is pointing to different address, so it returns false. So we'll go for next point. If we apply equality operators for object types, then compulsory there should be some relation between argument types, either child to parent or parent to child or of same type. Otherwise, we will get compile time error. Let's say an example. Object O is equals to new object, thread T is equals to new thread, string S is equals to new string of hello. Here O, T and S are instances of object, thread and string respectively. T equal O. T is the thread class of instance, O is the object instance. So as we know that object is parent for each and every class in Java, either directly or indirectly. So object and thread have parent-child relationship. So these two have parent-child relationship, so that we can apply equality operators in between those two. So here object is pointing, O is pointing to the different address and T is pointing to the different address. So these two are pointing to different addresses, so it returns false. Right. O equal S. O is the instance of object, S is the instance of string. Object and string are parent-child relationship, so we can apply equality operator. And O is pointing to different address, S is pointing to different address. So it returns false. These are not equal. And S equal T. T is the instance of thread class, S is the instance of string. Thread class and string class doesn't have any relationship either directly or indirectly. So we should not apply equality operator in between S and T. So it raises a compile time error. Next, difference between equal operator and dot equals to method. Equal operator. Equal operator is used for comparing memory addresses, that is references. When used with primitives, that is int, char, long, float, double, etc., it directly compares the values. And when used with objects, it checks whether both references pointing to the same object in memory or not. When used with object, it sees the addresses, it checks the addresses or references. When used with primitives, it checks the values. Example, int a is equals to 10, int b is equals to 10, a equal b. These are primitive types, so it checks the value 10 equal to 10, returns true. Next example, string s1 is equals to new string of hello, string s2 is equals to new string of hello, s1 equal s2. Here these two are object types, so it checks for the memory addresses. So S1 is pointing to different address, S2 is pointing to different address. So it returns false because different memory locations. Next, dot equals to method. Dot equals to method used for content comparison. For example, string S1 is equals to new string of hello, string S2 is equals to new string of hello. Although content in these two strings are same, but the references are different. S1 is pointing to different address, S2 is pointing to different address. But the content in those addresses are same, hello and hello. Here, our dot equals to method is used for only content comparison. So, hello is equals to hello. So, S1 dot equals to of S2 returns true because it is used for content comparison. Equal is used for reference comparison. Next we'll go for exercise. Please pause the video and answer the questions. First question. What will be the output of the following code? Int x is equals to 10, y is equals to 20. x less than y. Yeah, 10 is less than 20. It is true. Next question. Which of the following is not allowed in Java? 10 is greater than 5. Lowercase a is less than 100.5. It is allowed. True is greater than false. It is not allowed because we should not apply relational operators for Boolean types. That question. What will happen if you try to compare two unrelated object types using equal equal? Here, thread T is equal to new thread, string S is equal to new string of hello. Here T and S are unrelated. Thread class and string class are not directly related or not indirectly related. These are unrelated. These two have no child-parent relationship. So it raises a compile time error. So option 3 is correct. Option C is correct. Compile time error. Because we are comparing two entirely different type objects. Those object doesn't have any parent-child relationship or doesn't have same type. So it raises a compile time error. Fourth question. What is the difference between equal equal and dot equals to when used with objects? Equal equal checks reference equality. Yeah, it's correct. Dot equals to checks content equality. Yeah, option A is correct. Fifth question. What will be the output of the following code? String S1 is equal to new string of Java. String S2 is equal to new string of Java. Here S1 is pointing to different address, S2 is pointing to different address. But the content in those addresses are same, Java and Java. So equal equal operator is used for reference or address comparison. Whenever we compare S1 equal equal S2, it returns false because those are of two different addresses. And whenever we compare using S1 dot equals to S2, it returns true because dot equals to method is used for content comparison, not reference comparison. So first one is false, second one is true. Option B is correct answer. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos.